6:54, Friday, December 20th, 2019. In the Eau Claire County forest, about 9 miles east of Eau Claire, off at the end of Big Falls Road. It's about 19 degrees out. Got all my gear on. Go do some snowshoeing here. Never been up in this area, but Sean tells me it's gorgeous. It sure seems like it's going to be. The sky is just starting to lighten up. Been here for about 15 minutes or so getting all the gear on. Hoping to spend the majority of the day out in these woods. Come back, take a break, make some lunch. We'll see how the day unfolds. First fall of the season. Got a little high-sided. $7:45. Been out for just a little over 45 minutes. Took a park trail down to the river, down to what is the falls, I guess. Found another set of trails. People been walking, skiing. I saw some snowshoes, look like ATV or something too for a little bit, but I'm just kind of following any track that piques my interest. We'll see where this goes. Down below is the river, and it looks like I'll be following up on the high ridge for a little while on that. Took my first fall of the season. Actually, I didn't fall at all last year. Just got left foot hit a hole, and then I went on my knees. But that's why we're out here, so we can fall. Sun has just started coming up. Did see a person already today. The county worker came to shovel out the entrance to the pit toilets at the park. Been out for almost exactly 2 hours. Just really pretty. Followed the trail down to it's supposed to be the falls. That was gorgeous. And walked back along and found a path. Ended up being people were snowshoeing, skiing on it up to a lookout point, which was fabulous. You just don't expect that. And immediately, there were no more tracks but deer tracks. And followed that around the bend, started heading a little south. Now we're heading east. And this is all fresh. Nobody's been out here. What you see in front of you, that is the trail. And every 50 yards, I have to navigate that stuff. Sometimes I'm able to kind of wiggle through. Sometimes I got a bushwhack. I've gotten dumped with snow a few times. Been quite a bit of work. But a gorgeous day, 20 degrees. Clouds are coming and going. And I'm feeling good out here. Legs are holding up well. The new boots are outstanding. Doing very well. They're good and warm. They seem to be holding up well. We'll find out here in a few hours whether they continue that way. Right about 10 o'clock. Took a break on a big log pile on the side of the main road. And logging trucks were pulling logs off just 100 yards away, so I abbreviated my sit down, but it was good to sit down, boy. Been out just over 3 hours, and I'm feeling every hour of it. Now I'm heading off to the east. I'm still a little south of the car, by probably a mile, less than a mile. But I'm going to head off east into this stuff down here. Looks interesting. But this should kind of go down towards the river again, curve around, follow it, and eventually come back out to this road just short of the parking lot at the end. We're going to find out. That's the whole point. Oh, just about back to the main forest road, Park Road. This has been a really neat little trail. It starts off as an old logging road. If you go to the right, there's private property, so you dip down where I was pointing in the early video. It's deadfall every 50 feet, and that one was pretty easy, but most of them had to go up into the woods, kind of skirt around it, climb around. And well, snowshoes are a mixed blessing for that task, for bushwhacking. Snowshoes, you know, this crap right here, this stuff, you can just step right down on it and crunch it down in front of you. But you also have that hanging off the back and this on the front, all getting hooked up in things. And you very, very much have to watch your step. It is incredibly easy to get hooked and fall. So you just take it very slow, one step at a time. Crunch, crunch, crunch. But this is the reward. Yeah, that is a trail there. This has been great. 2:45. I am somewhere in the Augusta State Wildlife Area or County Forest. I really don't know. But I am east of Lake Eau Claire by a few miles, and a few miles from the county line. And I ran across this. There's a single DNR gate at the beginning of it, and this really wide walk area, or road, or whatever this is. I'm gonna follow it for about a half an hour, see where it goes. Right now it's heading north. I've gone a mile, and I'm past the half-hour mark that I set. I have a feeling this is an old forest road, a current one, or whatever. And I would bet within a quarter mile, I'm going to hit the connector that comes down from, I think it's SD or G, or boy, I don't remember. There was a connector that maybe had ATVs right now. I don't think I'd take a Jeep down it the way it looked, if that's the one I'm thinking. But I know there's one up here, quarter mile, less than a half mile. I think I may just push on and find that intersection. I've got time. Don't know if I have the body, but I have the time. Oh, I can't tell you how great this is. This is absolutely what I wanted to be doing today. And this will be the last snowshoe of the day. I'll be pushing dark when I get out of here. Hey, one of the 2 shortest days of the year. That's today. And it's really nice. I'm far enough away from any major highways. So you just don't really hear traffic noise right now. Maybe a little bit if you really listen. Right now it's just the wind in the trees. And nobody's been back here. Which means a lot more work. Nobody's been back here. It's just me out here. That's about 3:20. On the way back, just as we had suspected, it's gated at that connector. No signs, nothing, just gated. You have no idea how much easier it is following in your tracks on the way back, which is good. I am beat. Beat. Yeah. About 40 minutes back to the car. Then it's time to start winding my way out of here. Find some food. Take a long way home. We're going to get treated to a sunset looks like it's going to be a really nice one. We'll find out when we turn this corner.